But isn't college football selfish? I mean,
Totally.
I grew up. I grew up. My kids grew up with me and my wife. We took them to the Grove at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
My ex-wife now was an Ole Miss, Troutdale man, and we went and we watched Eli Manning get better and better each year. We watched him improve and grow up through in this system. College football itself is a one-year job, whether you're a player or you're a coach, really, and it's just it's a finance. These guys don't even fake it anymore. None of these guys are going to class. It used to be like, oh, we got to hire a nerd or a tutor to help old Bubba because Bubba's got to get a 2.0 or he can't play in the next game. They don't even pretend with that anymore. The minimum salary at LSU is like $300,000 for a backup punter. Like, it's just changed and changed so rapidly, they haven't caught up, like, regulation-wise, right?
Yeah.
It's just a total shit show.
100%. It is, and here's the deal, is there's a lot of things broken in college football. One of them is the calendar. So part of the reason that Lane was in this position, that LSU wanted him and he was going to leave and is leaving now before the college football playoff that Ole Miss competes in, is the fact that the roster building portion of our season and our calendar happens while we're still competing. Imagine for a moment if there was free agency and the draft in the NFL the week of the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. That would be crazy, and we would be seeing all this types of movements. But the reality is in sports that are governed and have the right structures and that they're proper in their calendar, they have a separation of roster building and competing, and we don't have that in college football. So we're in these like weird scenarios like this. The one thing I would say is yes, it has been inherently more transactional than it is relational, like it used to be when some of us competed in college football. But I will tell you that I still have yet to see a starting quarterback decide that right before the playoff and a team that he led to the playoff, he just says like, hey, peace out. I'm out of here. And that's effectively what Lane has done. So I believe that you can be critical of this decision and what he did to Ole Miss and those players, and at the same time understand the realities of college football, which is we're in a broken calendar, and we certainly need some guardrails and structures that can fix our sport moving forward.
So the ultimate would be, I mean, look, you mentioned the college quarterback. Well, he's got representatives that are going to be working the portal for him, I'm sure. The portal opens January 1st. The national championship game is like a week later. So
it's like it's almost 3 weeks. It's like January 20th,
but
which
if
is
you
crazy.
open the portal, I mean, that job, Lane Kiffin, he would prefer to have this whole calendar change so that he could finish out. He's not the guy, I'm just going to take this job right now. He's got no choice because that job is gone by the time January 1st rolls around. If they don't have him hired, he's not going to get any gigs, and therefore he loses all of his leverage. So he's a victim of the calendar. I think Ole Miss fans are pissed off at the way he handled it.